Hello YouTube, Paramecium 914, and we are back at long last in Scythia. Finally. I've been putting this off for a while, unfortunately, and I finally got to it. We're back in Scythia. And some craziness is going to go down, I hope. You guys might get some interesting stuff. Let's see. I was going to move that army down to try to take out Trapezos last game, but there's a big Pontus army just kind of sitting there. And my army's a little bit depleted, so I decided I'm not going to go for that right now. Especially with that group of rebels just kind of sitting there. So yeah, and I'm just moving that army into the city there. What else? What else do I need to do? Alright, there's a big rebel army there. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna move this army down to try to attack. I probably should have whacked these guys into forced march, but kind of forgot. Oh well. If you guys are wondering, I am usually I narrate this while I play, but actually this time around I'm actually narrating about a week after I recorded this. So sorry about that for those of you who enjoyed my live commentary on the game, but I just it's been busy, like spring, college. It's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not complaining, but lots of stuff. And spring is starting, so I am starting to. My nose is telling me that spring is coming. Let's just put it that way. I'm sneezing quite a bit. It's also getting warm, which is kind of nice. It also makes the dorm kind of hot. Gotta get some water. And Trapezos agent kind of causing mischief there. Their fleet, I guess it's... Oh, and they're going to attack me. I can win this pretty well, so I just auto-resolve this pretty nicely. Sink their boat. Was such a nice boat, and now it's sinking. 'Tis a shame. And yeah, so I can't make any promises for how quickly I'll get videos out in the future. I'll probably put some more World of Tanks out because I enjoy playing the game. I've been playing it quite a bit, and I'd actually like to scale down how much I'm playing it because it can be time consuming if you put a lot of time into it. But yeah. Also, plans for the future. If you remember my Rome contest video, if you've been on the channel since for I guess a little over half a year now, you'll remember seeing me in all my shining armor, which I totally always wear. I might be doing something like that again pretty soon here, within the next month or so. I have an idea for actually it's for a class project, and I'm not going to give anything away about it, but it should be pretty funny if I can pull it off. I'm honestly not sure if I can pull it off. I'm afraid I might have bitten off a bit more than I can chew with it. But if I do go through with it, it should be amazing, and it will definitely be posted here on YouTube for your enjoyment. But yeah, I might talk more about that later. It depends on how quickly I can get it done. Yeah. Also, Minecraft. I've been meaning to get some more Minecraft stuff up here on my channel. Again, tanks kind of took the forefront for quite some time. So, but I don't know if you guys heard, but I think Warner Brothers actually bought the rights from Mojang to make a Minecraft movie. I was a little bit skeptical at first about that. How do you make a major production film out of Minecraft? But then I heard that the same guy who wrote the successful Lego movie, which was supposed to be really good. I actually haven't seen the Lego Movie yet, but it was supposed to be really good, surprisingly. But the guy who wrote that is supposed to be the guy who's going to write this, I guess, the story for the Minecraft movie. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be interesting. Also, yeah, just some cool, always some cool movies coming out in the future. And you're just like, I want to see that. So here, most of my guys are either archer, cavalry, or just hillmen. Hillmen are pretty crap. The basic archer cavalry, they're also not that great. But I mean, they don't need to be. They're just skirmishers. So I'm just trying to get on both of their flanks and just kind of cause some mischief. And should work out pretty nicely. Just my big mob of cavalry just charging forward. Yeah, and you can see their army over there. The rebels. I think they might be the Cartley. I forget. But yeah. Also, on the topic of movies, Captain America 2. That was a fine movie. If you haven't already seen it, I would highly recommend it. Some nice social commentary in there. About like government surveillance and like how that might lead to a totalitarian society of censorship and whatnot. It's a touchy topic. I don't want to go into politics too much. I'm really not sure how I feel about it, because on the one hand, I mean, terrorism is a threat. I mean, it's a very real threat. But on the other hand, I mean, like, privacy is a thing too. Like, I'm just not sure how I feel about NSA surveillance. My opinion of it's probably not as negative as some people's, obviously, but I doubt it's going to bring about the end of a democratic society or anything so drastic as that. But I mean, I don't know. It is something to think about, and I think it plays out very nicely in the Captain America movie. Like some of the like fears of like how that might affect our society, like played out in the movie. Like regardless of how you how realistic you feel like a scenario like that would be, it's still like I feel is a good reflection, like the general sentiment of the nation at this point on that topic. So and I mean, that's what I feel like movies like should do, you know, like just provide commentary on like the issues of today, while at the same time providing entertainment and some cool special effects. I hear a lot of people complaining about how a bunch of modern movies, like, oh, like they're just special effects. Well, I mean, special effects, like especially good special effects, like that takes some skill to do. Like some of those special effects, like it's like that we see in movies today. Like, I mean, you wouldn't have like seen that in like movies like from even 10 years ago. Like it's just I mean, it's an art form. I mean, even if I feel like a movie can stand up on its own, like with just really good effects. Like if it has like no plot at all, like I feel just like what for the aesthetic value of the movie, like it can still be a good movie. Like, I mean, if I want to watch a movie where stuff blows up with very little plot, like, I mean, that's still a good movie because it's fulfilling a goal for me. I want to see stuff blow up and like guys shoot at each other. And I like, yeah, so. But anyway, I strayed way off topic. Yeah, so I'm just skirmishing these guys, and they're coming down nicely. Got their shields up, but they obviously can't catch my archer cavalry, especially when I'm micromanaging them. The reason my archer cavalry on that side of the map kind of died was because I wasn't micromanaging them, and then I really feel like the AI for skirmish mode, like for cavalry, it could be way better. Like, you just can't leave these guys alone and expect them to do what they're supposed to. So yeah. So my archer cavalry being very effective here, taking these guys down. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah,
Our general is under attack.
I kind of get lost over there for some reason. But yeah, I take my general, who's my only melee cavalry unit in my army, and I charge him against these weak skirmisher cavalry, and I do pretty well against them. So yeah, so the battle's going quite nicely for me.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Just have to finish them off before my guys run out of ammunition, which is a serious threat in this game. A lot of the times, like when you have an army that's based on archer cavalry and they run out of ammo, like there's not a lot you can do anymore. These guys take a lot of beating before they finally break, and they all die. Rebel scum. Yeah, I'm just kind of keeping my hillmen in the trees. I really don't need them that much. They're kind of not that important. I don't know why I have so many of them, actually. I probably built this army to, like, attack settlements or something where you need a lot of infantry. I don't remember, honestly. Perhaps you guys can tell me if you remember. Yeah, but I'm just charging them into their general's unit, I think, and there should be enough of them to just overwhelm their cavalry, I hope. So these guys just gotta keep telling them to shoot it. Oh, actually, I tell them to charge in, because those guys are just javelin men. So even my my relatively weak missile cavalry should be able to take them down with a good charge. So yep, and they start routing instantly, and I immediately target that unit of axemen so that my guys don't like shoot at each other by accident. No friendly fire. No friendly fire. And my guys are being a little bit stupid up there, getting a bit too close for comfort, so I decide to move my guys back. I'm still shooting at them, so it's okay. And they're coming down. Those axemen. And so my general obviously chased their guys to the edge of the map. Like, so it goes both ways. Like the skirmish mode AI is pretty crap for the computer player as well. Once they hit the edge of the map, then they're pretty much stuck. They don't know to go sideways or something. And that guy just took out right in the face. Ooh, why these guys are walking slowly towards my guys, I have no idea. But and they got taken down. And they're shattered? Okay, and I win. I'm gonna continue. Just gonna keep pelting these guys with missiles until they all die. Yeah, just keep pelting them. Yeah, they'll come down. They're coming down. Hack slash, hack slash. Woohoo. We win. We're awesome. Yeah, awesomeness. Woohoo. And quit battle. And we pretty well crushed them. Just waiting for the end screen here. So yeah. I guess now's a good time. Well, come on, There we go. Hack slash, wooha, boo-ha-ha. But they're not dead yet. They're not dead. They got back up. They got back up. Oh no. We're gonna kill them because they're rebels. Increase in rank. And they're fighting in. Oh, we kill them this time though. Woohoo. I've never seen that happen before, I don't think. And choose that guy to be a warrior. And, yep. I guess I could have chosen a new retainer for that guy. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. Those guys from Trapezos have been wandering around my territory for quite some time, and I just want to get rid of them. So I'm just going to send that small army down to fight them. There's not that many of them left. I won't get there this turn. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the microorganism shoutout. It's been so long. Yes, indeed. So today's microorganism is Homalozoon vermiculare. That's right, Homalozoon vermiculare. I probably have something up on the screen telling you the name. But yeah, basic taxonomy. It's kingdom protozoa, so it's a like protists basically. Phylum Ciliophora. It's a ciliate, just like Paramecium. It's in the class Gymnostomata. The order Spathidia. I'm just going to call it Spathidia. The family Homalozoidae. I'm sorry about mangling these. Homalozoidae for the family. It's a freshwater microorganism. It's a bottom-dwelling carnivore. It actually eats Paramecium, so it kind of sucks. They can be between 150 and 1,500 micrometers long, so big range there. They have one macronucleus, which is pretty standard, but this actually surprised me. They have around 25 micronuclei, and they can have like from 5 to 21 contractile vacuoles, which I find to be pretty interesting, considering that Paramecium has 1 micronuclei and 2 contractile vacuoles, so bit of diversity there. Yeah, and they have a bunch of other interesting. Well, I wouldn't say well, it's interesting to me anyway. Interesting, like organelle features that I'm just not going to go into in any detail. So yeah, that's Homalozoon vermiculare. Let's see. So back to the game, and I'll probably at least have the genus and species name up. I might have the taxonomy names as well. But yeah, so please remember, you can always suggest a microorganism for the shoutout. In fact, I encourage you to do it. Gives me more ideas. I don't have to think of new ones to do each time, or like look for new ones to do each time if you guys suggest one to me. Obviously, you could suggest a species to me, or you could just suggest a general type of microorganism, and I'll find a species within that general type that's kind of a model organism for that type. But yeah, I'll do the research. Don't worry. Just suggest a microorganism if you're at all interested, and if you don't care one way or another about science or microorganisms, then I guess don't. But just if you're just here for the gaming. But I do like to try to think that I'm providing at least a few fun facts, if not some useful scientific information. Yeah, I mean, knowing specific microorganisms, I mean, that's mostly fun facts, but it is still science. As I think it was Bill Nye who said that science is two things. It's both a method for understanding the natural world, and it's the body of knowledge that the method has accumulated. I think that was Bill Nye who said that. But so yeah, so fun science facts are still science. So spread the knowledge. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna research stargazing, perhaps. It looks pretty good. More wealth. Wealth. Lots of wealth. And as usual, this video is probably going to go longer than I initially intended it for. I usually try, I'd like to keep them between 20 and 30 minutes. They usually end up being around 40 to 50. I apologize. If you don't have time to watch them like all at once, then I guess just watch it in segments. I know that's kind of annoying, and I should probably get a timer, but like what will happen is like I'll get ready to end, and then a battle will pop up, and like I when you're in the like pre-battle interface, like you can save it, but it goes into the quick save file, which can really easily be overwritten, and it's happened to me a few times. So I prefer to just fight it right there and then. So that happens, and that's another 10 or so minutes onto the video. So that can easily bring a 30-minute video up to 40 minutes. That's right, and we get attacked by Pontus again. Woohoo! I love getting attacked by Pontus. Fortunately, I do have a town, or like a castle or fort or whatever you want to call it. So that should make defending this pretty easy. I have I do believe I have a lot of archers, so I should be able to just pick them off from a distance as they try to approach the walls. Should be lots of fun. And yeah, it should be a good time. Should be a good time. So yeah, they have ladders, pretty standard, and I have archers, also pretty standard. I gotta take all these guys off skirmish mode so they don't like run away and spaz out and be stupid like the AI is prone to do. To be fair, it is hard. It is actually pretty hard to write good AI software. I mean, like, I've taken courses in like computer programming, computer science. Like, the guys who do this stuff must be like they're a lot better at it than I could ever be. I think. I mean, I guess well, suffice to say, computer programming is not exactly my forte. Science is my forte. Science is my life. Well, not all of it, but anyway. I obviously play a lot of games, and I do have friends. Contrary to popular belief. Actually, I don't know. Is it? I don't even think it's contrary to popular belief anymore. Or anymore. Whatever. I have friends, okay, guys? But yeah, so they're my guys, just kind of waiting on the walls, being all chill bros. Their ladders are coming up. Ladder. They're not even pushing. They're just like moving their own power. The ladders. They're powered by wood. And they're made of wood, so they're fine. And here my archers start shooting at them, and already they're starting to die. Starting to die pretty nicely. Probably could have put these guys on fire arrows to try to damage the ladders, but I mean, this way they're probably. I have enough archers that they're probably not even going to get to the wall, and if they do, I can easily fight them back. And that is a lot of arrows. They're just coming down. Yeah, look at that. They're just getting massacred. I must feel bad for them. Like, I would feel bad for them if they weren't like just little computer-generated polygons. They're very complex and detailed polygons, but they're polygons. Pretty much any thing that's rendered like that moves in any computer program, like say World of Tanks, like the tanks or like the people in this game, or Minecraft especially, like you can even see it really well there. Like they're just polygons. You probably knew that already, but But actually, I heard a statistic from Creative Assembly back before this game came out. The number of polygons in a projectile from a catapult in this game, Rome 2, has more polygons in it than a soldier from Rome 1 does, which I thought that was pretty funny. These guys are just getting massacred. I doubt they might. It's like, nope, they all die. None of them make it. But they're already bringing up some more guys, and they're already getting shot at. And they do have some pikemen coming up. I was a little bit worried that because of their shields, they might be more resistant to the arrows, and they probably are a little bit. But they're still coming down pretty nicely. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem as long as they don't get to the wall. One decision that they made in this game that I don't quite like hoplites in this game. Now, historically, from how I understand, hoplites were they were pikemen. They would form these giant phalanxes with these long pikes, and that's how they would work. But in the game, hoplites, in this game anyway, hoplites have short spears, and they fight with short spears. That I'm pretty sure that's not quite accurate. I'm pretty sure that guys who fought with short spears were just generally considered to be normal infantry of the time. And hoplites would have been the special Greek or whoever adopted hoplite tactics. They would have been the pikemen. Most soldiers of that time period, they would have had a spear, a short spear, and a sword for backup. And they would fight with the spear, and once they either lost that or it broke or something, they would draw their sword. And that was the predominant fighting style for quite a while. And one of the reasons the Greeks were so effective was because they had the hoplites who had the big pike formations, and nobody could even get to them with their spears or their swords because their spears were just so much shorter. And of course, the Romans came along, and the flexibility of the Roman formations with the short sword, the gladius, and the Roman shield, that kind of trumped out the phalanx, kind of put that out of style, just because of the flexibility. But even the Romans, they would carry the pilla, the throwing spears, so even they had spears. Yeah, so there's just something I'm not too sure. I don't understand why they did that in the game. I don't know. In the original Rome, it seemed like everyone had pike phalanx guys. Even the Germans, which I found the Germans had they had these spearmen, and then you put them on the battlefield, and they were pikemen. I didn't really understand that. It just seemed like the phalanx was a uniquely Greek invention, and just to have it kind of as a universal mechanic of all the different factions in the game, except for Rome, was a bit odd, I found, especially for the barbarian factions. But in this one they got it completely the other way around. They have even the Greeks, by default, they have just normal spearmen, and the pikemen are a separate thing. I just find that to be awfully weird. But anyway, look at these guys. The bow animations are so cool. If you remember from medieval, the animations, the string doesn't even pull back. They don't animate the string. They just have the guys move their arm backwards. The string stays in the same place, and then an arrow just kind of materializes about a couple feet in front of the bow. But here they actually show the bow bending backwards, the string, and then the arrow shooting out. I think they just did a really good job with that in this game. And here come more of their guys up to the meat grinder. So most of my archers have run out of arrows. There's one unit that still has arrows, and then my horse archers also still have arrows. So, and if I haven't already, I think I dismount my horse archers and put them on the wall so that they can shoot better. But I mean, we're just wrecking these guys. Like, look at that. They're just dying. And even when my guys run out of arrows, the towers still do a considerable amount of damage to them. I mean, those flaming arrows are all the towers, and you can kind of see, like, all the, every time the tower shoots with a flaming arrow, someone dies, pretty much. It doesn't miss all that often. But yeah, look at all those dead yellow guys just outside my wall. And there we go, I win, just by shooting at them. Pretty nifty. Pretty nifty indeed. And I only lose 11 guys here, so I would call that a successful game. Or a successful battle, rather. And I pretty much obliterate most of their army, except for that one unit of slingers. All their units are pretty depleted, if not outright destroyed. And I guess their cavalry survived somehow too. And I guess all my losses were friendly fire, because they didn't kill any of my guys, not even their slingers. So yeah, 11 friendly kills. That's too bad. Like, that guy's just clapping, like, well done, well done. Oh, oops, our team lost. Oops. And there he is, just going over there to cause mischief. Well, that's no good. And the Navy kind of sailing around like the whole ocean is theirs. I mean, that's what I get for not having a Navy, I suppose. Waiting. Pergamon in Persia. Picton's Road, Sikisha, blah blah blah. Veneti, Volcae. Oh, no, not subversion. Sabotage, subversion. Subversion. Ugh. Fuck those guys off. Forced march. And we should have an ambush on our hands. Oh, nope, they ran away. Bravely ran away. And I can just get to them. When danger reared its ugly head, they bravely turned their tails and fled. Bravely taking to the feet, they beat a very brave retreat. Bravely, brave Trapezos. That's my song of the Wings of Pegasus army. That's my song for them. To be fair, their army is pretty depleted, so. My army's a little bit depleted too. I guess I started this battle just there. That's fine. It doesn't matter. They have like no guys. I'm not even sure why I bothered fighting this one, but I don't know. It was kind of fun. Sometimes it's just kind of fun to just crush a tiny army. Just completely obliterate them and watch them die. In this game. Not in real life, obviously. But I like to crush my enemies. I didn't even mean to reference one of my previous videos there. I crush my enemies. Oh. And they've dismounted? Nope, never mind. Their guys are just invisible when you're far away. The horses aren't, but the guys are invisible. And I'm just pelting them, and several of them are dying. But they keep coming, bravely charging forward. Oh, and those horses are just doing front flips. And they're reforming the formation, charging again. Charging those guys. Getting shot in the flank. Oh, they're turning towards my guys. I better run away, better run away, better run away. Get those guys. Just trying to kite my horse archers around their guys. It's working fairly nicely, actually. And I can't forget about my general. Send him over there to deal with some of their hoplites. Try to whack those guys in the shield wall to fend off the cavalry charge, but the cavalry lose interest in them pretty quickly. And catch up and get into some of my horse archers here. And I do lose a few there. But their guys are pretty badly bloodied at this point. So. Let's see, will that guy make it?
The enemy general is dead.
Yep. He got pelted. Oh, he's a porcupine. Him and his horse. And get those guys over there to just kind of... And for some reason their hoplites didn't attack me. I wasn't exactly paying attention. So I just had to charge into them. I know, like, cavalry against hoplites is not really a great thing that you want to do. But, I mean, they don't have that many. And I think I already killed their general, so... And yeah, like that initial charge pretty much crushes them. There's only a few of them left. I'm just going to kind of fight it out. Meanwhile, my cavalry have stopped for some reason. I don't know. And yeah, their hoplites are routing. Can't stand up. I'm not even sure if I lost a single guy in this fight. Like, between the hoplites and my cav here. Which is pretty impressive considering that they're spear units, so. And these guys are just dying. And I'm just going to finish them off, because why the heck not? Just shoot arrows. Oh, look at the guy, he's got a straw hat. Oh, he dead. He dead. And they're running, their general's still alive, and so is the guy in the straw hat. But they will not escape. Alive! Some of those guys have got arrows sticking in their backs. They don't look too happy. And annihilated. Just right there. So I lose 8 guys, and they killed 7 of them. So I guess 1 guy lost to friendly fire. They deployed 86 and lost 86. So I think that was a successful battle. Yeah, the general was their cavalry, it looks like, so. Decisive victory. And right through the chest. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Or maybe he goes into shock and it doesn't actually hurt that much. I don't know. And I released them because I'm pretty sure they're all dead anyway. And yeah, so I can give these guys a new military tradition, which is pretty darn awesome if I do say so myself. I think I went for the horde. Yeah. And none of these household retainers are specifically tailored to horse archery, so I just kind of picked one. Didn't feel like looking through them all. And this guy, I guess I'm just going to keep him here for now. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this part up pretty quick. Thank you guys for watching. There will be more Scythia in the future, hopefully in the near future. Remember, you can always suggest a microorganism for the microorganism shoutout. Thank you guys for watching, and tune in next time.